What's up? We are live on air. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's build some One Piece sets. Alright. Alright, let's continue with the One Piece sets. Let me get all of the ones that I still have to build here. Alright. Put those out here. Currently, we are building this set here. The Dory vs. Brogy Giants of Little Garden set. And then after that, I'm gonna build this small one here, which is the Dr. Hiriluk's hideout. Oh. And then after that, we're gonna build the biggest one of the wave, which is the Garps Marine ship, what it's called, Garps Marine Battleship here. So, very much looking forward to that one, as it has Nico Robin or Miss All Sunday in it. Let me just put the sets right beside me here. Okay, let's go. So, last time I built this small little thing here, which is the wax statue, you know, where Zoro and it's Zoro, Nami, Usopp. No, Usopp's not on it. Zoro, Nami, and Vivi are on this thing. You know, when Mr. Tree, you know, encapsulates them in wax. Alright, but now continuing forward, we have the two giants, Dory and Brogy. So let's start off here. Okay. Got some stickers in here. Bag number 2. Ooh, and Usopp. Usopp has some nice pants here. Okay, so Usopp has a nice new outfit here. With a little scared face. A nice catapult. So yeah, we got this Usopp figure here, pretty awesome looking. Yo, what's up, Kyla? Thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome. I can see the chat. Yeah, it was glitching a little bit. Thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, the episode with the Giants is really, really epic. I love it. I love it in the anime, and I also love it in the live action. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much for the support. We got the first figure out here. Usopp. It's looking really cool. Alright, so I can see the chat now. Awesome. Kyla Clone here, Harry, just donated $2 US dollars. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And yes, you are the first one to pop in. Well, I did a stream before where we had the rest of the sets, so the first part of the sets. But yeah, now I'm doing the rest. Just gonna close the window here for the trains. Sound of the train. It's awesome. Alrighty. Let's go. Lego building away. Okay. What the hell is this? What the hell? Okay, so I accidentally deleted a message here. I don't know how, but sorry. Okay. So let's continue here. We're building the giants. Kun je eens checken, jij op dingen of mijn mic aan het werken is? Want ik weet niet zeker of die werkt nu. Oh. Ja. Okay, so it's working. The mic is working. But I don't know if Kyla Clone is still here. My apologies. I just missed the chat. I don't know, I started it on YouTube and I couldn't see the chat. Now I just refreshed it, and so I'm not sure if you're still here, but if you are, thank you so much for the support. I should really get some royalty-free music. Oh, Kyla, what's up? Yo, thank you so much. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. Very epic. My apologies. So the chat wasn't working at first. I don't know why, but we are back now. So let me see. We are building the body of the giant. So and let me see who. Gary, do you know who this one is? Is it Dory or is it Brogy? I think this one is Dory, right? Is this Dory or is it Brogy? Who knows it? I think it's Dory. Let me quickly check that. One Piece Dory. I think Dory is the one with the. Oh no, Dory's the other one. This is Brogy. Oh my god. Noob. We're both noobs. You. It is Brody indeed, Kyla. You are correct. No, hold on, Brogy. Dory and Brogy. And I think both of them come with this big box here. A big cape box, which is really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what that'll look like on them. So there are many new light nougat parts in this set as well, which is awesome, you know, for making characters. Brick build characters, because that's a color you don't get too many parts in, so always nice to get that. And I'm really looking forward to the season 3 sets that we're gonna get. Probably gonna get Ace and Crocodile as well. That's gonna be epic. Really looking forward to seeing that. Okay, we got another sticker here. Alrighty. Little sticker. Get this. Okay. You. Okay, another little sticker part. And these guys are really cool. You know, the Elbaf arc. What's up, Joop? How are you doing, bro? Are you already back? Back in back in Holland, I would assume. Back in the Netherlands. How was the rest of your trip, Joop? And Joop, are you also a One Piece fan, or are you not really interested in that? I know you are a very big Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter fan. But One Piece, you know, has a bit of everything, so there's also a castle and stuff. So it's actually, for me, I really like that it is so diverse. There's something for everyone. Okay, moving on. Oh, this next bag is Has an epic minifigure in it. So you know, I think Star Wars fans are gonna be really pissed about these One Piece sets because they get so many new molds, printed legs, printed arms, everything. And you know, the Star Wars sets are so expensive because the One Piece sets are actually pretty, you know, if you look at the price parts ratio, they're actually pretty cheap. To say that, I mean, they're not cheap, but they are cheap compared to a Star Wars set. Star Wars sets are really crazy. And then we don't even get like accurate minifigures in the Star Wars sets, which has to be really frustrating. Now, I'm also a big Star Wars fan, but lately I've been more, you know, geared towards Lord of the Rings and One Piece, especially One Piece. It's just so epic. And these new figures these new figure parts, you know, we got Chopper, we got all of these unluckies here. They just look so good, you know. So let me just make what is it? How is she called here? Miss Golden Week. And she has an awesome face print, dual-sided. She has some the little torso, which has arm prints, dual molded arm prints, and then the nicest part is this completely new headpiece here. It just looks really sick. Oh, Brick Together is going live in 30 minutes. Okay, that's cool. You have drawn an OC for One Piece. Oh, that's so awesome. Yo, I want to see that. She was a water dragon. Okay. So an original character. That's so awesome. There's an email, you know, in my profile. If you want, you can always send me a picture. I would love to check it out, and maybe if you agree, I would also love to share it. Okay. That's so cool. Just check out Miss Golden Week here. So awesome. Okay, Yoop has returned last Tuesday. That's awesome. I haven't watched it, but I'm going to start soon. I would advise you maybe check out the live action first. It's a lot shorter than the anime. And if you like that, then I'm sure you're gonna love the anime as well. And then the One Piece is also coming out soon, which is a compact version of the entire One Piece series, because it's really, really long. It's 1169 episodes, so that's really insane. But just look at this Miss Golden Week. Hey, check it out. Epic helmet, hat rather. She also has a type of straw hat actually. So such a cool piece. That's such an awesome part. Cannot wait to see everyone using all of these One Piece parts, you know, because we also had this character here last time, which uses the Chopper body and stuff. To see how people will use those in other mocks, because this hairpiece combo is really, really great to use in like City or whatever. I had a very good holiday, even Brett Pickett, I don't know. Brought Pickett back. Pickett, is he the sticky animal? Let me just check it out real quick. Pickett, Fantastic Beast. Aha, yes, that is him. Oh, that's so cool. Where you got like a replica or something? Yes, Golden Week she did work for the candle guy. She had like the powers with where she would like add a color, because she has this little color palette, and then she would add a color to you, and depending on which color you would become sad or happy or depressed or I don't know, angry, or you know, some type of emotional damage. And let's see, we have another. Oh yes, awesome. We have another Baroque Works card here as well. So check out the cam here. Got a Baroque Works, and this is, I think it's Miss Monday here. She's the strong woman with the big muscles. He is known as Agent 3, and he is in this set as well. So he's right here with the wacky hairpiece with a tree on top of him. And so this is the candle, the big wax statue that he made, you know. Yes, her paint is special indeed. All right. I see you thought there was only the Netflix version. No, there's actually a manga, the original manga, which is like a comic book, and then there is the anime, which is the animated series, and then there is a Netflix live action, and there is a Lego One Piece series coming out, which will be very cool, I think. So Maybe we'll get some sets from that as well. That might actually be really cool. But okay, you got the Bowtruckle. That's awesome, dude. That's really cool. He's also awesome in the Lego minifigure, you know, that he has the little Bowtruckle in the pocket. The Newt Scamander figure. Kala says she has been watching the anime. Well, it's really, really good. How far along are you with the anime? Because it is 1,196 episodes. Today is the 170th coming out, I believe. So that is crazy, but worth it in my opinion. Worth every minute. Kyla says Luffy and Zoro are my faves. I would agree for sure. Luffy and Zoro are the GOATs. They're also the first two of the crew, so makes sense. But I also really, really love Brook. You know, I love so many people of the crew. Frankie as well. Such a funny character. Which is your favorite, Harry?
Sorry?
Which is your favorite Straw Hat from the Straw Hat group crew? Hayada's favorite is also Zoro. She actually has a cosplay. So gender swapped cosplay for Zoro, which we still have to cosplay and wear. Because I also have a Whitebeard cosplay, but I haven't worn it. We haven't been to a Comic-Con in a while, so we do want to get there eventually, and then we'll get a chopper costume for our baby boy Santiago, so that'll be fun. Frankie's hilarious, yeah. You know that he's based on Ace Ventura, on the Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey? Yeah, Jim Carrey character. Yes, I got that right next to my Newt Scamander minifigure on a custom display. That's awesome, you. Okay, was this correct? Aha. Okay, we got one leg in here. I'm really wondering how big this oh. What the hell? Okay, I got this one. Oh. Okay, so I skipped. La 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 la. You. And I still have to build Minas Tirith. I didn't find the time for it. I also don't know where to put it, which is kind of the biggest problem actually. So that's why I haven't built it actually, but I'm gonna do a live stream on it as well once I get to that. But I just know that the build itself is gonna take me like 12 hours at least, so gonna have to divide it up in like 3 sessions and stuff. And I also still have to make sure that my Hogwarts display is gonna be ready for Lego World, which is kind of stressing me out. So, you know, that's why I'm gonna now build these One Piece sets, and if I have some time later on tonight, probably still gonna work on the Hogwarts Great Hall, which I've been working on for way too long lately. But I've introduced a bunch of new features and stuff. But yeah, I just have to make sure that we got something, you know, that we can showcase on Lego World. But yeah, it's better to get a deadline in, or else it's gonna take me 3 years again to, you know, even make that little display that we have going on in the garage right now. So, I mean, I think it'll be for the best to get a little pressure going on, you know, so. Okie dokie, we got the feet in right here. Giants are coming along. They're not as giant as they are in the anime or the manga, but or live action. But yeah, if Lego had to build them so big, it's the same with, you know, Galactus and stuff. I think they're smaller than Galactus, but still. Got a little skirt piece here. Think I will by watching Netflix One Piece soon. I just finished Outlander on Netflix. I haven't seen that. Started Young Sheldon, but I can watch 2 shows at the same time. Yeah, for sure. Especially shows that are like so different. Young Sheldon is really funny, but I think you're really gonna love One Piece as well. It's really wacky, and it's just completely different. And it's really creative actually, because when we were on Lego Masters, I actually we were actually watching a lot of One Piece also when we were staying at the hotels and stuff. And I'm really certain that it gave me a bunch of creative inspiration, because there are so many, you know, wacky things, but so many wacky things on so many different levels, so many different themes and stuff, that it really worked for you know, things that we had to do for challenges and stuff. So really happy with that. It really helped me out. Let me see, might redraw the sketch since it was from, I think, 2022. Okay, but still, if you, you know, if you feel like it, you can always send me a picture. I would love to see that. All right, check this out. From all of the previous sets, we have 6 of the 8 Baroque Works cards here, or dossiers. These are dossiers from the world government, from the Marines. And so I have 2 more to go, so I really hope that we can complete the collection with the 2 remaining sets. And then I have 2 doubles here, which I don't really mind, because then I can, you know, hang them up somewhere. 2 double ones for Mr. Tree and Miss Sunday, I think. Miss All Sunday? Oh, Miss Valentine it is, yeah. Miss All Sunday is Nico Robin. What was I thinking? Anyway, so, okay, moving on. We have to open up the cape here. Well, I'll do it later. Bag number 4. And I think we're getting... Oh, this is so funny. Check this out here. Kind of looks like me. Check it. Kind of looks like me. So, okay, 2 small baggies. But I am really so happy with the One Piece sets. I think they're perfect. Now I think, like, what is it, the Cactus Town? What's it called here? You remember the Cactus Town? The first town that they're at? I cannot. You know, the town that they go to with the big cactus there, with the Wild West setting. I think that would have been a really great set. There's probably some concept art about that somewhere, but that was also really nice. I think they could have done a nice job on something like that as well. But we might get some more sets. Who knows? That would be really great. Okay, some more light nougats.
Whiskey Peak.
Whiskey Peak, yes, Whiskey Peak. Now that would have been a really cool set as well, because, you know, then you got the pirates on one side, then you got Western on the other side. Those are also very classic Lego teams. And the funny thing is, I actually recently saw, you know, a picture of Eiichiro Oda, who is the creator of One Piece, of his office back in the 90s, and he had a bunch of Lego ships on his shelf. So that's really awesome, actually. Where Miss Wednesday is? Yes, I think that's there, yeah. Let me see, Miss Wednesday. Do we have her here somewhere? Maybe in the other sets? No. I don't think we have Miss Wednesday. But so yeah, you know, Lego has probably been an inspiration for Eiichiro Oda as well, which is really cool, you know, to think about. Because Lego, you know, the classic Lego was also really cool. And yeah, I actually want to make a One Piece mock, a big island with what is it called? Beehive. It's called Beehive. It's like this classical pirate island with a really big skull in the middle, big stone skull in the middle, really giant. And that's, you know, it's kind of just looks like a typical, you know, pirate era kind of port. And I think that would make for a great Lego build. And then you could just, you know, pay homage to all of the old school pirate teams and stuff. I think that would look so cool, because you could just, you know, go all, you can do whatever you want with it because One Piece has so many wacky characters. You can put the Islanders there, you can put Redbeard there, yellow characters, you know, skin colored characters. So it'll work anyway. So I think that'll be really cool. What's up, Ash the Metalhead? I'm currently building some One Piece sets. Oh, I see the mic is in the way of our sets here. Oh, now I am building this set, which is the Dory versus Brogy Giants of Little Garden. So really cool One Piece set. I got this set from the Lego Ambassador Network. So I got these early. They will be releasing in August normally, August 1st. And then you can get them for yourself. I highly recommend getting them maybe on sale because they are already priced very, you know, they're pretty cheap in terms of Lego nowadays. But if you can get a little discount on them, even better. You know, recently I got the Going Merry for like 30% off. And I think those sets are really going to be worth a lot later. Especially the classic ones like the Going Merry. But anyways, really great sets. So from 1st of August you can get those for yourself. Okay, now I'm building the shield for this giant. Here's a giant, and this is... Was it Dory? No, it's Brogy. It's Brogy. Thank you, Ash. And I'm really happy to get these from the land because I didn't get the previous iteration or the previous One Piece sets, unfortunately. But so now I got, you know, the email some time back if I wanted to review these, and I was like, yes, please. They are really awesome. And I just want to make some modifications probably here and there. Oops. Ciao, Ash. See you later. And Yoop says, great recommendation to watch Outlander with your fiance. What is Outlander? Have you seen it here, Outlander? I don't know. Ausländer. Let me just quickly search that up. Search that up.
Yes, but
what is out? Okay. Looks like some medieval kind of thing. British American drama television series based on the Traveler series. Oh, okay. Okay. Historical stuff. All right. Okay. Yeah, we have so many shows to catch up on. You know, there's House of the Dragon now. We were watching Rick and Morty. We're watching X-Men 97, the second season. Also really cool. So I've been watching that the last couple of days when I was actually gonna stream. But I liked it so much that I forgot to stream. So, but anyways, then we got Rick. So I said Rick and Morty. What else is there? One Piece, of course. We're also following up. That's once a week. And what else were we watching? We gotta watch Dragon Ball again as well. A lot of stuff, man. Lots of stuff to see. Takes place in 1744 in Scotland. Okay, well, Scotland is pretty cool. Love me some Scotland. Scotland. Okay, so my computer is making a lot of noise. Let's see why. Okay. Okay, so this one will hold his weapon, I believe, so that'll be very cool. Alright. Okay. Just had to check out some stuff. Now I'm watching a movie, Rob Roy with Liam Neeson. I have not seen it. Rob Roy? Is it a comedy movie? I'm also watching X-Men 97. Oh yeah, that's a really nice series, right? I'm so happy that they picked it up again because I remember watching those 90s cartoons as a kid as well. They came out in Belgium here. You could see them in the 2000s. Those were really awesome. I just love the drawing style, you know, and the storylines were also very nice. That's where most of the movie storylines come from, like Days of Future Past. So really nice to see. But yeah, we still have a few episodes that we need to watch. Ooh, okay, this X is looking pretty cool. Zip, zip, zip. Cool X. Oh. So, let's see. Okay. Okay, oh. Alright, so we got the shield and X. Unfortunately, we cannot recreate this meme where he's slamming his shield. The limbs don't go as far as that, so... Okay, so... Rob Roy is an adventure war movie about a cow cattle thief in 1713 in Scotland. What? That sounds cool, but you're watching a lot of Scottish movies now, aren't you? You. That's awesome. Did you know about those when you were visiting in Scotland and the UK, or have you always been interested in Scottish movies? Yo, check out these caves. That is a big cave. Really epic. Now let me see how to put this on here. And let's see which side I actually want to choose. Yeah, I'm just going to choose this side here. Because sometimes the type of fabric is a bit different. Oh, check this out. So cool. That is really epic. Check out the cave here.
Whoa.
That is awesome. Yeah, let me just lock it in here with some golden studies.
Okay,
there you go. Okay, starting now with the head here.
Nice build.
Yeah, it's very cool. Now we have to find a nice spot to display them on. Dory. Nun, 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 nun. I'm interested in Scottish history since 3 years ago when I started Outlander. Alright. Going in September. Oh, that's so awesome, dude. Edinburgh and Glasgow, that's gonna be so epic, dude. I also really want to go there, actually. Edinburgh is so beautiful. I always see these reels, you know, showcasing how it's just real life Hogwarts. Alright, let's put in the face. And we have a little head. Awesome. And we got a little brain as well. They're doing the brickheads stuff here. So we got a little brain going on here on top of Brogy. Awesome. And then he has like a golden, it's gonna be like a golden headpiece. Oh yeah, it's like the bull headpiece. Yeah, that's so cool. Viking helmet. this booklet here is almost finished. It's always funny when they include something like the brain inside of, you know, inside of this helmet piece here, which you will never see, but it's just so funny when you're building. It's like a little Easter egg. And we have some Viking horns here. Check it out. The head. Ah, so cool. Check it. And then we got a little neck piece here. And a Technic assembly. Bada bing, bada boom. He's still missing a part of his beard though, but very, very cool figure. Really loving it. Now for the beard. This is a difficult one. I really wonder what it's gonna look like when he has it on, because it's difficult to make a beard out of bricks, especially at this scale, which is not too big. But I think it'll look pretty good. Okay, let's see. All right, no, I think it looks pretty good. It's sticking out a little bit more than I would love to, but I think it's pretty okay. What do you think, Kay? Yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, so we'll place him out here. Put him here somewhere. I'm gonna lay him down like this so you can see him on the camera. Kind of looks like he's sleeping. It's kind of knocked out, and I can turn his head in all directions, so that's pretty cool actually. Got Usopp here. Gold Week. Oh, so somewhere I skipped on this part, which will be underneath here. Voila. Alright, moving on to the next booklet, we have Dory. So let me see which one of these dossiers I'm still missing. So Miss Wednesday. Oh, of course, Miss Wednesday is of course Vivi. She's in the other set. So she's, and then Mr. 8 as well. Oh, that's so cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get a Mr. 8 figure actually. That would have been really cool with the hairpiece, you know, with the cannons and stuff. Would have been awesome. But so yeah, Mr. 9, Mr. 3. I'm actually gonna put them in maybe. Oh yeah, it doesn't really matter. We got 3, 5, 8, and 9. I'm mostly looking forward to Mr. 1 actually. So I think for season 3, I think they're gonna continue these dossiers. All right, come on, we got Dory now. And now, Kyla, we got your favorite here, Zoro. Just such a cool figure. I don't know if he has the mouthpiece in this one. It doesn't appear so. I don't think he has the... Because I don't actually know if he has... I don't think he has his swords, all of his swords in this scene actually, because... I don't know. I think his swords broke and then he had like 2 replacement swords. I don't know exactly, but... The fun thing is that we do get 2 of each sword here. And in the other Loketown set we also had this translucent specific sword. But now we have a dark red one and a black one, which is always nice to have. So really cool. I could add those to that shop actually as well, so there are even more swords in there. But oh yeah, now here we got Zoro, and this is his outfit that he's wearing on Little Garden. This is from the Netflix series, yes. So all of these characters and the outfits of them are from the Netflix series, which is a really, really good series, I have to say. I actually started watching the live action One Piece like 2-3 years ago, I think, that came out. And that actually, it's so wacky, it's so interesting. Yeah, here we go. Little Zoro for you, Kyla. Very, very awesome. Oh my god. If you want later on, I'll show you the rest of the versions that I have out here as well. We got a few. I think there are three versions maybe of him. I have one on my Going Merry ship, which you can see in the back there. And I actually gave him like some... I put him in like an attack mode. So that looks pretty cool as well. Let me see if I can pan the camera over there later on. But now, moving on, Dory. So yeah. Zoro. Now in the anime we're actually in Elbaf. Zoro, stop jumping. Zoro is so funny, and he's always lost. That's why it's also great for my fiance Gary to cosplay as Zoro, because she's also always lost.
Yeah, true.
And how's the book, Harry?
Good.
It's good. It's all good. Recently, Joop, I went to like an what is it called? A bachelor party with some of my friends. It was actually like a bachelor weekend somewhere, and they started watching the One Piece series, and everyone was really hooked. So everyone really wanted to check it out. A lot of people were inside, like just watching One Piece, so that was really fun. The live action is really cool and well done. And as well as the Avatar series, we're actually also watching the Avatar series. Season 2, we just finished that. No. Here's my phone. Check something. So yeah, looking forward to season 3 of that as well. It was also really well made, unlike the M. Night Shyamalan version. Him and Luffy got no compass. No, they're just pure instinct. So. And do you have something there on your phone as well? Sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Something. La, 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 la. I actually also made we got a little Tony Chopper figure in these sets as well, the first time that he appeared in it, and I actually just made a taller version of him because we only get the small version. There's one in the Hirilux hideout here, but it's a new part which also uses a minifigure head, so that's really awesome. So I tried to build, or how do I say, it's not really built. I put together like a figure which is supposed to be the bigger version, and if you want, I can show it to you. If you'd like to see that one, then you'll be the first one to see it, because I will be making a little video about it. You know how you can put it together yourself if you have the sets. But I'm looking forward to see what people think of it, because I've used limited parts that I had here. Especially the pants was a bit difficult because it should be a dual molded one with dark red on the top, and then like medium nougat, I believe. Is it medium nougat? Yeah, I think medium nougat on the bottom, but it doesn't exist yet, so that's kind of a shame, you know, that they didn't include at least, you know, his man beast version, and then maybe like a little deer version, like a real deer, because I also had the real Lego deer here. And I tried to, you know, put the helmet on it, but it was difficult and it really didn't, you know, it didn't look really good. So, but yeah, I hope they will include some more versions, you know, of Tony Chopper, maybe even the giant version at one point. All right, some stickers. Joop says where the bachelor party is good for. Yes, indeed, it is good for that. I also brought some Lego sets there, by the way. But yeah, I had to go back to work each midday, and I only got there in the evening. But I got the boys some Lego to build, you know, so they would stay entertained. And I had a lot of sets that I had to build, which I didn't have time for, unfortunately. Okay, so Joop is asking me a pretty significant question. A pretty difficult question. What my favorite minifigure of all time is. So that is a difficult one to answer. I will have to think about that for a while, because I have many favorite minifigures, but I have to, you know, I think probably the original Green Goblin figure, just because back in the day that was definitely my favorite figure. So if I look at all of the figures that we got right now, there are too many to name. I think which other one do we have? There are so many that I really think are great. Specific figures as well, like some of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. You know, I really like specialized parts. But if we're going for like just normal minifigure, I think I'll have to go with the original Green Goblin minifigure. I think that's such an epic minifigure. So nostalgic for me, also really iconic. And we're gonna get a remake of it as well somewhere this year, I believe. So really looking forward to that new mask. But you know, the mask with the gold printing on it just looks so good. I actually have it here in my minifigure case. Let me just see if I can turn the computer. Nah, it's not gonna be able to turn so far, unfortunately. But yeah, anyway, so I think that's gonna be my favorite minifigure. And then, if I think about it now, you know, the Dracula Mihawk is also a very epic minifigure. You know, the Luffy with the long arms, also really epic minifigure. So really difficult to say. There are too many nowadays. And then we also have Harry Potter minifigures as well. So okay. Oh yes, awesome. Check it out, Kyla. We have the Miss Wednesday dossier. So we got 7 out of 8 of the dossier. So I really hope that we're gonna get the last one. And the last one was, which one was it again? Which one was I missing? Let me see. Not this. Sorry for Party Rock. Ah, damn, it's not in here. So then I am only missing Mr. 8, of course, Mr. 8, which is of course her guard, personal guard from Arabasta. But really cool. So we got 7 out of the 8 dossiers here. Only need one more. Really love these. I also really love the wanted posters, so I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do. Oh my god, check this out. Whoa, this is a specialized piece, man. Okay, so they were clever to make this piece in rubber. Check this out. For Mr. Tree, he has a giant tree in his hair because he's Mr. Trees of an organization, criminal organization. But Yoop, I'm not gonna spoil too much for you to see if you want to watch the series, of course. But this hairpiece is just insane. Just look at that. That is just so wacky. And it's like this in the manga, it's like this in the anime, and they really translated it well into the live action. So really epic. Now his wax fruit also gives him some cool abilities to create these wax weapons. Check this out, hey. Mr. Tree. Very epic. Seeing it just wants to make me watch One Piece again.
Oh, he fell.
He fell, no. And he also has a nice torso, which is perfect for custom figures as well. All of these figures are actually perfect to make custom figures with. Check this out. He has wax abilities. Really epic. And thank you, Yoop, for the good choice comment. I think that's just an iconic figure. All right, let's go. Move along with this build here. And you are also going to Lego World, so hopefully I'll have the Hogwarts part that we have in the garage. I'll have that ready. I have so much rock work to do, but I think once I get into the rock work zone, you know, I think then we can go really fast, because that is that's gonna be the hardest part, I think, getting started on the rock work. I think my favorite minifigure is Bilbo from the new Shire set. I always want an old Bilbo. We only had Bilbo from the Hobbit. That is true. That is also a very cool figure indeed. So great choice as well. So yeah, that the Lord of the Rings figures are also really insane. Yeah, I didn't even think of them. You know, you got the Mouth of Sauron is also really cool. So yeah, it's just there are too many awesome minifigures nowadays. So too hard to choose. La, 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 la. Came here for love. I can't wait to see a new Rockwork. Maybe I can continue my own Hogwarts smoke. Yeah, for sure, dude. I hope it'll give you some inspiration as well. I'm also thinking of how to do the Rockwork. Still thinking a bit about the overall style. It's probably gonna be similar to my previous one, but I'm gonna probably use a lot of those, you know, like rounded wedge plates instead of the regular just slopes, because I think I really love that as well a lot. But I also want to, you know, add some specified pieces in some areas. Kind of, you know, I want to do like a little hexagonal, you know, like these hexagonal pillars that you have in the Giant's Causeway in somewhere in the UK, I believe. So that's like something I want to experiment with, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work out. So yeah, I just hope it will. You know, to just have, I just want to do it as detailed as possible, but some parts are just gonna have to be done quickly and efficiently. So but yeah, normally I think I've already, you know, changed the Rockwork on the new Hogwarts Great Hall, and I think that turned out pretty good already. So it's probably gonna be in a similar style to that, and that was not extremely hard to do. But the only thing that's gonna be hard is the part that comes underneath the Great Hall, because that rock part is gonna have to open up to reveal the Hufflepuff Common Room. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, we got some more stuff out here. We got a little part of the body. Pretty awesome. Okay, moving on to the final bag then. Really cool. Let's move along here. I had a hard time with the rock work. I didn't want to work on it because it's fully out of my comfort zone. I never built something that scale. I'm building myself. I understand that completely, bro. I remember back in the days when I started my city, way back. I think you might even have been subscribed back then. You know, I had this little waterfall going on, and I made a little bit of rock work, and it was just so bad. But back then I was actually pretty happy with it. But looking back at it, it was so ugly, so, you know, not natural looking at all. But then, you know, each time I tried doing a bit of rock work somewhere, it just got better and better each time. So that's also the case with Hogwarts. My Hogwarts that I had here in this room in the city. I had a little cave in the front, you know, where you could see the chess set. That was actually the very first rockwork part that I made of Hogwarts. And looking back at it, I also think that that was really bad. It was just using regular slopes. It was just going up, no snot techniques at all. And then when we had the the waterfalls put in, there were many more snot techniques in it and stuff. That was just looking so much better. And then when I did another part, it was also so much better. So it just kept on becoming better and better each time you do rock work. So I think that's just something that you kind of learn. That's why I'm kind of afraid now that when I'm gonna start with something, that's why I want to have like this general style for it, because I don't want to have the same problem as I had with the Hogwarts before. You know, that one part of rock work was in one style, then the next will be in a different, better style. I just want it all to be pretty good. But still, the last parts that I'm going to be working on are probably going to look better than the first part. So rock work is just practicing, you know, just trying out a lot of stuff. And then, you know, it's yeah, it's a progress. But there is a lot of inspiration to be found on the internet, of course. Then you kind of know which parts. I just hoarded a bunch of dark bluish gray parts, slopes in every, you know, kind that there are. Also some more specialized pieces, you know, that I want to really put in some areas where it's going to be really visible, to have, you know, a bit of a special, a little bit more of a special looking rock, or, you know, hillside, cliffside maybe. So that's what I'm probably going to be working on later on tonight. Click, 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 click. Clicking bricks, clicking bricks. Finger here. And that's also one thing, you know, Joop, with Lego Masters that I really love doing actually, is building stuff out of my comfort zone, because I am, like many builders, probably kind of, you know, drawn to the things that you're good at, I would, if I can put it like that. And so sometimes, you know, it's actually just better to get like how can I say, to get like a challenge, you know, to be challenged to do something you haven't tried before. And that actually brings out a lot of creativity. So I think that's also a really nice part of mock building. If you can do that, you know, challenge yourself to something and try doing that. And that was especially something that was visible on Lego Masters, because, you know, at home you don't want to use all of your resources, all of your bricks to make something that you're not really that maybe interested in or something. But in Lego Masters, there were so many bricks and stuff, you know, and we were challenged to do stuff that we didn't even like back then. You know, like, you know, with the flowers and stuff. And then eventually we won that episode. So that was really, you know, really cool to see, like, hey, we might be good at making like flowers. So so yeah, that was really, really cool actually. I really like that. So nowadays we also try to challenge ourselves a little bit, but I'm gonna start off first with just completing this Hogwarts layout, or completing it as close as possible for Lego World. Alright, we got a big sword. It's not the sword of Gryffindor, but it's still a very cool sword. What is my favorite Harry Potter minifigure? Good question. I think I'm probably gonna say, actually, it's probably gonna be a big figure. So I would say the troll figure, the old one and the new one. So as a kid, the old troll figure was really one of my favorite figures. It was so cool. Such a specific mold for it, you know, but it also had the minifigure head, which I really liked, you know. I really liked that they, just like they did now with Chopper, that you still have some compatibility with the regular minifigures. So I also still don't understand why they have not made more torsos that are special, but that still fit on like the regular legs and can still fit a regular head as well. So like a buff minifigure or something, or like buff minifigure arms or something, that would be really cool to see. But so yeah, that old school troll and then a new version, I think those are really, really cool. Let me think, what else is a nice... A really nice Harry Potter figure. Probably one of the Dumbledores, because he has so many awesome outfits as well. He's such a fashionista, so just pretty funny. So yeah, Dumbledore probably as well, in one of his robes. I think those, yeah, I would say those probably. Hagrid as well. Hagrid is also a very cool figure, of course. Specific figure. What's up? What the hell? Throw that shit away. Good choice. I think mine is Mad-Eye Moody from the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom from a couple of years back. Yeah, that's also a very epic figure. Indeed, that is an awesome one, and I remember the 2004 version. Gonna throw it outside. The 2004 version of the let me think, the Horntail battle, you know, the Horntail battle, that also had a Mad-Eye Moody figure, and back then he was my favorite character of Harry Potter, and he was also one of my favorite Lego figures, because he had this leg, you know, he had this metallic like peg leg, and then he also had the big eyeball, you know, so very, very awesome. I really love that figure as well, so. But yeah, that's a good choice. That is a good choice indeed. That's a very cool figure. Again, you know, a figure with, you know, a specific or specialized part. Those are always the ones that I really love, so. Check this out. Little head here. Look, this is Raphael. This is my brother. This looks like my brother. And he also gets a brain. And he gets a pretty cool looking helmet. So let me ask another question for you, Joop. Which is your favorite set? Okay. Still your favorite? Yeah, he was so cool. But then the thing is, I always loved his character. But then actually thinking about it, the character that we saw was actually, you know, what's his name? Bartolomeo? No, I don't know his name. But you know, the son of Crouch, you know? And he was actually the one playing him. And I don't know if it was pretending to be how he would have been, if you know what I mean, or if he was just, or if it was just Barty Crouch Jr. That was a personality that I liked, because I thought he was so cool, you know, in the classroom and stuff. But yeah, he was pretending to be the real Moody, so that's a bit difficult. But he was, so I don't really know, because in the end we don't see Moody so often. We do read about him a bit in the books as well, but he's more of like a grumpy guy. So I don't know. What's up, Roaming Briggs? How you been, man? It's been such a long time since I've seen you. And I've been good. I haven't streamed too often, unfortunately, but yeah. Here we are again. So now we got the One Piece sets going on, and we have just finished our giants here. All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Roaming Briggs. Oh no. But all right, so we got the giants here. I'm just gonna lay them out here so you guys can check them out. Check here how cool they're looking. They're in constant battle. Very, very awesome. So let me just put them down here. And then it's time to get started on our next little set here. Dr. Heerlook's hideout. And this is gonna be an epic set because this character, Dr. Heerlook, has an awesome hair head combo. And we're also gonna get a dossier. So hopefully it's gonna be the dossier that I'm missing for Mr. 8. But we'll see. We got some stickers here. We have the awesome flag here with the rose leaves. Then we also have the poisonous mushroom piece there. So very, very cool. Very emotional scenes as well in the live action with Dr. Heerlook. So very cool. Oh, here's the headpiece. So cool. Check here. Check it out. Crazy hair head combo. Oh, Joep, I would say just maybe first your favorite set altogether. And then favorite Harry Potter set. Okay, let's go. Oof, this minifigure also. This would actually make for a great Hogwarts minifigure as well. He looks like a crazy like a crazy wizard. So I could actually place him somewhere, maybe in Diagon Alley or something. But where is your head, sir? Oh. Oh, he also has 2 expressions, pretty awesome. And then we already have to put on a sticker here. Sticker number 7, which has his little logo on the case, his little Jolly Roger. This figure looks great. Look at that. That would also make an awesome head for like Peeves or something. A really, really cool figure. Check out that figure, is looking so dope. Love him, love him, love him, love him. These figures are so wacky and so cool. Really awesome. Would also make for a great, you know, just like a cyberpunk professor or something like that. So yeah, anyway, starting off with a fireplace here. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's put on some pieces here. Got some fire going on here. Alright, pretty nice technique for this fireplace here. And then we got this little hinge piece here. One of my favorite pieces ever has got to be the hinge brick. A little stack of firewood in here as well. Now we're gonna build the door. Nice sticker for the door. Now, I do not really love these stickers because they just leave a bit too much spacing. So that's a bit unfortunate, but it would be cool if they would actually print the doors. It would be so much nicer. But yeah, you know, Lego don't really love printing stuff. So yeah. Alright, so Yoop says, my favorite Lego set is an Unexpected Gathering from the Hobbit Way from 2012. And Harry Potter set that I own is the Great Hall from 2018 because it's one of my first Harry Potter sets. Great choices, Yoop. Those are really amazing. I recently got the Unexpected Gathering and I also lit it up. So very cool set. I got it, or it's already been a year ago or something. But I got it in a haul somewhere and it's such a cool set with all of the, you know, dwarf minifigures. They all look really, really cool. And the Great Hall is a great set as well. For me, that has really kickstarted my own Hogwarts creation. I think the entire 2018 wave going to 2019 wave, maybe even 2020 and 2021 waves as well. Those sets really got me back into Lego, and also, you know, the Great Hall from 2018. I bought that one 3 times. I bought it 3 times on a great discount, and then I just started my own, creating my own set with that one, and you know, that's what eventually got me to making my entire Hogwarts. So definitely shout out to that set. I even bought a second set. Okay. All right, that's awesome, man. Aha, perfect. Well, yeah, that's also where I got my inspiration from back in the day. So really loved that one. That was such a great one to modify as well. So yeah. Okay, we got a little Lloyd. Little desk here. Okay. Okay, so check it out. Looks like a little hobbit hole in here as well. Pretty cool. Little snowy hideout. Probably gonna modify this maybe to, you know, turn it into like a Narnia build, because we're also gonna do a little Narnia build soon. Well, soon. I'm not sure if it's gonna be soon, but yeah. Okay, we have this very nice design here. This nice rug design. Okay, moving on to the next bag. Let's see if we have our final dossier here. Come on, come on, come on. And we have another Tony Chopper in here, which is really, really cool. Mr. 8, Mr. 8, Mr. 8. Oh, and we have another Miss Valentine, unfortunately. Okay, no problem. Hopefully we'll get it in one of the next sets, or in the next set actually, because I think this is the last. How many does it include in here? 1 random dossier, so that's only 1 in here. The next one does feature, I think it has 5 in here, so... Okay, so we have 5 in here, so I do have to get that one. But yeah, if I look back at the... Oh, cool, we have a crying face emoji chopper here. That's pretty awesome. That is really cool. You know, the wanted posters from the previous wave, I did not get them all. What's up, Ash? Of course, we're still going. We have to, because we gotta finish these sets, man. I still have to build this one even here, so of course we're going to keep on building. This is a different set now. This Doctor here looks hideout. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, but no, so I'm still missing the Mihawk. Actually, the Mihawk wanted poster from last year's wave, unfortunately. Or was it last year? No, it's been much longer than that actually. So 2 years ago, I think, or maybe even 3 years ago. Time flies by so fast. But so yeah, still missing that one. I do hope to get it one day. But online, they're like 15 euros or something. That's just crazy. Are you excited for the Netflix show of Narnia? What? Which I haven't heard anything about a Netflix show for Narnia.
That's crazy.
Is there gonna be a Netflix show for Narnia? I never heard about that.
Suppose that I hear about it as well.
Thank you, Ash. So if there is a new series coming from Netflix, I'm really looking forward to what it'll be like. Because I did really enjoy the movies actually. I want to watch them again because it's been such a long time. But those were really great. But so yeah, I am excited for it. I haven't heard of it, so no problem, Ash.
When is it going on?
I don't know. De lang verwachte reboot van The Chronicles of Narnia door regisseur Greta Gerwig verschijnt op 2 april 2027 op Netflix. De film getiteld Narnia The Magician's Nephew. Okay. That's pretty cool. And is it it's a reboot? Yeah, it's a reboot. Okay, but still, that's okay, that's pretty cool. Done. I think it's in April, yeah, somewhere alongside that. That's gonna be nice because then there's gonna be more, you know, interest in Narnia as well. So it's a great time to get to make a little build for it as well. Because we're gonna do a build part of a collaboration, you know, about a fairy tale forest kind of collaboration, and then it's about different fairy tales or fantasy movies, and we chose The Chronicles of Narnia. So it's nice that there's a movie coming out. So there's a bit more interest gonna be. There's gonna be a bit more interest, you know, for it. So okay, but cool. I'm looking forward to it. We didn't get a trailer yet, so probably gonna get that somewhere in the coming months, I would say. La 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 la. Okay, we got a nice little chart here with all these plants. Actually, I gotta get a copy of the sticker sheet because that's a pretty nice looking sticker sheet with some nice little plants, which would also be very nice, you know, for the Hufflepuff common room. I think that'll be very cool actually. I might actually steal that for out there. Yes. Yes, I will steal that. Because I'm not really sure where I'm gonna place this set at. Probably just like the circus, you know, the buggy circus that I have. I still have it in a box somewhere. I'm probably gonna put Marines, the Garb's marine ship behind me somewhere in on the display shelf here. But for the rest, I'm not entirely sure. So I'm probably gonna steal a few things from here for the Hufflepuff common room. I think that'll be very cool. And where is my brick? Okay, so I missed a break. Where is it? Where is she? I want to get a minifigure for Morpheus and Neo training fight. Damn, that'll be sick. I'm not sure if Lego will ever make, you know, a Lego Matrix set though. I'm not sure if that fits their, you know, brand style, but that'll be very, very cool though. So, oh, got it. Did you guys get any of the new Bricklink Designer Program sets actually? I just got a few in the other day. The Alchemist Shop I got, which is a very epic set, really. It has to be one of my favorite sets of all time. It's just so well made, and it's just literally designed by a fan who just only had the, you know, the parts that were available, and he made a set that just looks like an official Lego set. So really great job well done for that dude, and it's just such an epic set. It is even as an homage to the blacksmith shop from a few years before that. So really fantastic job. It just looks so aesthetically pleasing. So can't wait to get that one built as well. But I just again don't have any idea where I would place it at. We really need more space, you know, to make like a little medieval village or something where we can just mash up all of our medieval sets and stuff that we have that we want to put on display, because at the moment I have zero place in my house. It's becoming a really big issue actually, so I don't know what to do. It's like a first world problem, but still have to remake the city as well, so lots to do. Okay, so we're almost done with this set, and then it is time to start on the big marine ship. Yeah. And voila. Okay, we got the little flag here. Okay, we got the little flag here, and then we got this pretty cool, nicely angled fireplace tube going out here, which is really nice. How is sound here? Alright, so look at that angle here. Pretty cool for the fireplace. Always nice to see some angled stuff. So yeah, looking really good. Got a little seat here. Bang. Alright. I have the same problem, but I think I am able to make place for Minas Tirith when I buy it. Okay, that's awesome, because you're gonna need a lot of space for that one. That's a big one. And it's also gonna take a long time. My back's already hurting thinking about how long it'll take to build Minas Tirith. But it's so sad that I don't know where I'll place it. I would actually need a huge display cabinet somewhere. But out here I do not really have a lot of space, so. And most of the space in here is used for parts. So yeah. Alright, and then we have Dr. Correja, I think her name is, with the glasses and without her glasses. So Very cool figure as well. Very nice. Torso perfect for custom figures again. So yeah, these One Piece figures are just the best, you know, so. Ooh, okay, I haven't seen this one actually. Whoa. This looks like a new piece. Oh, nice. We have the 4x4. Rounded off quarter circle piece, which is very nice. And then we got some snowy stuff out here, which is also really nice. I might steal some of that snow from my Hogsmeade area as well. Okay. Yo, what's going on, bro? Voila. I will need to rehang Sting and hang a plank on the wall where it can stand. Oh, okay, awesome. You got the Sting. You got a Sting sword. That's really, really cool. Alright. Look at this snowy front here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And these pieces are going on sideways, I think, so really cool. Okay. Is nice. Okay, that looks really, really good. Have a little smoke chimney stack coming out of here. Pretty cool. We got a little tree out here. And I think I hear the kitties upstairs. So I can hear the cats running. These crazy cats, man. Okay. It's looking nice. We got some roots going out here. Pretty cool. Also nice. You know, it's kind of like a little hobbit hole, little Hufflepuff common room, because of course Hufflepuff common room is gonna be very much inspired by hobbit houses and etc. So and then we got a little tree on top here, which is also very reminiscent of the Hobbit house, Hobbit hole, whatever. Using these new pieces here, which are really great, which are apparently in the Pick a Brick wall, so I really have to get to the Lego store again to get those pieces. Well, they're not in dark green, they're not there in dark green, but they are there in just, I think, regular green. So very, very cool. And we are done with this little set. Let's go, moving on to the next. Check this out. Set itself, not really too... It's pretty cool, it's just a small little set. Can open up a little bit, you know, to check out the interiors and stuff. Pretty cool set, Probably gonna use it for parts. Because it's not something that I really would need to have. Oh, what's going on? Something went wrong. Cool, just a small little set. Oh, can open up a little. Hearing myself here. Got the interiors and stuff. Bang. Okay, so we're back. Let me take a little grape break. Some grapes. Huh? Gotta get hydrated. Huh? It's time for the big one. Let's go, and this one requires some cutting action. Okay. All right, that should be it. Let's go. All right. The box is looking really cool. All right, we got a bunch of ropes, 14 bags. We have the sails in here. Oh, look at that, check here. A bunch of sails. I think this is gonna be a massive ship, dude. Whoa. That's pretty sick. Damn. We got the booklet in here. Bag number 1, 7, 5, 12, 2, 8, 10, 13, 16, 15, 4, 5, Okay, I've got all the bags sorted out here. Let me just bend the camera up a little bit. I think that's a bit better, so you can really see what I'm building. Oh, okay, let me see. What did you think of the shower set from last year? I think it was cool. Not sure if it needed to include, you know, all of the party scenes and stuff, but yeah, it was okay. I really loved the shower itself, but it was overpriced though. Yeah. For the rest, I think the build itself was really, really good. Yeah, I don't know. Looks good. I got a light kit for it. I got a case for it. So yeah, I think it's a great addition to you know, the lineup of Lord of the Rings sets. But I think it was a bit expensive. But yeah, no, it was pretty cool. All right, let's see. We have another Zorro out here. Ooh. Let's see. We got the little side build here, I think. Oh, and here he does have his extra sword. So really cool. Nice. And we also get a second copy of that, so that's pretty awesome. So we got another Zorro in this one. Very cool. So yeah, awesome looking figure. Okay. It's a little Loketown build here. Okay. Yes, absolutely. I love that we didn't have the party stuff and then a cheaper set and maybe a playset. Indeed, that would be very cool. But did you see the news about the elephant that will or the Oliphant that might be coming out? Because that would be so sick if we were finally getting some more affordable playsets. Is maybe a big word, but still, you know, something that's not like 500 euros. Because we're gonna get an Oliphant display piece. I think it's still gonna be like 150, but yeah, that's probably still the cheapest, or one of the cheapest if you don't count the Book Nook and the new helmet set. So I think that'll be really cool to get, and also nice to army build. So if you know you got a Minas Tirith build, I know a few people who are building Minas Tirith, you know, at a big scale. Then you can get a couple of those Oliphants, and then that will look really, really cool. And it's probably also gonna have a bunch of awesome minifigures in it, so yeah, kind of looking forward to that. Okay, a nice little table here with some merchandise. And this is cool because this will fit nicely alongside the Loketown set, of course. The small Loketown set store parts that we got. Okay. Aha. Got a little pirate map out here, which is the classic pirate map, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Barad-dûr is now for me standing in a display case in the other room here, where my building studio used to be, and I've struggled with finding a good spot for that as well. I'm just holding on to it until maybe one day I get a nice, spot to place all of my kind of fantasy display pieces, which are not like Harry Potter. So all the, Lord of the Rings stuff, or maybe also like the official Hogwarts sets, that I can put those in there. But until that time, unfortunately, I don't have any space for it either. So yeah. Okay, we got a little nice tree built. A little tree. Gersje, ja, dus is zo even mijn oortjes gaan halen. Poesjes. I check something on the TV. Okay, we got the first of these banners here. Oh, this is so cool actually. Whoa. Check this out. Wow, this is so epic. Oh my god. Okay. I only have the Rivendell Shire with the gifted purchase, the booklet from the Balrog, and an unexpected set with the Lego Dimensions Lord of the Rings stuff. Alright, but that's already a nice collection, dude. I still have to get that, Oh! Stream is lagging a lot? Let's see. I don't know why, but my PC is making a lot of sound indeed, so let me see if I have something on the other screen here. Mhm. I've closed everything else on my computer, but is it still? Because I think the main one is pretty okay. Oh no, I don't have anything on here. No, so it's just YouTube and Streamlabs. So Yoop says I have no problem with lag. Kyla, I'm not sure if you're able to, but if you want, you can also check out the live on. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye bye. Thank you once again for the donation. It's so awesome. Thank you so much, Kyla. See you next time. All right. So there seems to be lag on the vertical stream for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know if I can fix it somehow. But yeah. Yoop says the horizontal one is pretty okay. So yeah, anyway, let us continue here. Okay, Marine Victory Day, nice. All right. Roaming Brick says going good, no lag. Okay, that's good. Might have been a temporary problem. Okay, let's go. And you want to get the Sauron helmet because that's also a very nice set. I also recently got it on Amazon for really cheap. Okay, check it out, Kitty. We got the little Loketown build. Alright guys, be right back. Quickly gonna get my AirPods. And go to the toilet. Alright, I'm back. So, AirPods. So I'm gonna put something on in the background. Okay. Okay. Let's get some hydration. And now it's time to start on the ship itself. Do you have lag now? Is it still laggy? Oh, okay. Let me know if it's still lagging, so I'm doing great. The fam is alright. Santi's getting older already. He's growing up so fast, so everything's alright. We're yeah, looking forward to Lego World and all that stuff. We just went on a holiday as well. So yeah, no, it was nice. Just got back to work this week, which is not so nice, but yeah. gotta have a way to pay for everything, unfortunately, so we're always gonna have to work, unfortunately, so yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good, man. Well, Santi's also almost 2 years old. It's really going fast. I can't wait until he's big enough, you know, to build together with me. So. Alright, the ship is using some nice techniques here for the angles. You had to watch Harry Potter, indeed, and Lord of the Rings a bit later on. But also, we're gonna watch Lord of the Rings for sure. We do have another double here, Miss Monday, unfortunately. So yeah. Oh. Okay, and Nami here has some nice outfit again. Cool looking figure here. Pretty small sticker sheet actually for a big set, so that's also always nice. Alright, bro, no problem at all. See you next time, Yoop. See you next time. Good night. Back to work tomorrow. Thanks for joining the stream, and I'll announce some more live streams soon where I'll be building on Hogwarts again. So that's just a bit more difficult because I'm always making such a huge mess here. But then I'm building on the other table here. So, anyways, I'll be sure to announce that as well here on the channel. Alright, man. And then you'll also be able to see it in LEGO World as well, so really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to the reactions. This ship is looking pretty sick already. Okay, nice. The shaping on this build is really awesome. Oh. Oh. Oh, we have another double. Oh man, I really have to get Mr. 8. What's up, Never to Ultra Bricks? I am building the Garbs Marine Battleship here. One of the new One Piece sets, Season 2 One Piece sets that is coming out on August 1st. Very nice ship, very nice angles here. So really, really cool. I'm already loving the shaping here. Ooh. I think this ship's gonna be pretty big here. This is only the front. Some really great angles here. I'm not sure if this is visible here. Not really. Got some more cannons here. Unfortunately, these are like little cannons. Oh, okay, so we got 2 rows of cannons here. Sick. All right, bag number 5. Let's go. We got 16 bags in total. So let's see, I'm thinking at 12:30 or in 1 hour and a half, I think we will be done with this set. I'm gonna try to speed build this as much as I can. We got another Usopp in here. Very nice. All right, moving on back 6. Got this nice looking ship out here. This point, really cool. Love these round cannons here, so looking forward to this ship. Think it's gonna be really epic in the end. Okay, some cannonballs in here. Okay, moving on, bag 7. We're gonna get Miss All Sunday here. Ooh. Nico Robin. Damn, that is one awesome figure. Come on. I want Mr. 8, Mr. 8, Mr. 8. Oh no, another double. Oh my god. Oh my god. And this is one beautiful figure. Miss All Sunday, Nico Robin. Really, really awesome. Epic. The shaping here is really, really awesome. What's up? The One Piece is real. Yes, it is. You bet it is. I'm also watching it as we speak, the live action series. I've watched it already, but I'm rewatching it in the background. I am building the Garbage Marine Battleship. Epic set. We got Nico Robin in here, Miss All Sunday for the first time. So very awesome. This is the last one of the entire wave that I'm building. So yeah, I'm just chilling, building, and watching some One Piece. So, I mean, that sounds like a nice Sunday, right? How about you? How you doing? And I really love the shaping of the ship. It's so smooth, so cool. And this is Garb ship, so it's gonna have this like a dog figurehead. Yeah, I have to admit, the live action is really good. I was not expecting it at first, but it's really, really good. Season 2 as well. Really looking forward to Season 3. Gonna get the Alabasta arc, so that's gonna be really epic. Also, the figures, the Lego sets will be really sick, I think, so cannot wait until we get those. I'm just watching the little garden scene right now. We also built that one. We got this little wax sculpture in here, which only has Zoro in the set, but we do get Nami and oh my god, we do get Nami and Vivi in the other set. So, and then we got the giants in it as well. Brogy. Very awesome set. Dory, really cool with the cape. Yeah, I get it, man. Lego is getting insanely expensive nowadays. It's really crazy. But I have to say, One Piece sets are pretty well priced. You know, if you relate it to other sets, because like Star Wars and stuff is just, the One Piece sets are pretty good in terms of price per parts ratio, but still, yeah, Lego is getting insanely expensive, man. I am a part of Lego Ambassador Network, so I got these sets for free, which is really, really sick. But so yeah, I'm not sure if I would have bought them immediately when they came out, or I might have waited for, you know, like a good discount on them. But yeah, if you wait for a good discount, these sets are pretty affordable. In air quotes, because of course Lego is expensive as hell, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna get any cheaper anymore, so unfortunately. Yo, these giants are really sick, man. The cape is really epic. That's, if you look at the minifigure compared to it, the cape is like 4 times the minifigure, so that's insane. And we also get a bunch of really awesome prints, really awesome characters here. Got this one as well, really sick with the head, you know. All of these parts. Oh, I'm gonna show you Mr. Tree. Mr. Tree is really insane as well, with the big tree in his hair. So sick. That's just crazy, and it's a bit rubbery, so you cannot like break it. It's really smart. Also, Dr. Hiriluk. Also a sick character. And in this set that I'm building right now, this is the biggest of the wave. We got Nico Robin as well, Miss All Sunday. So also a very epic figure. And then, oh, of course I have to show you Chopper here. He's also really, really cool. So a completely new mold. He has a crying face here, but he also has a different face on the back. But this is a completely new mold, which has a regular minifigure hands and a regular minifigure head, which is really cool. You know, I really love seeing stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm now building Garb ship, which is also a very cool ship with you know, with the dog figurehead. So yeah, just building it up. And in the meantime, I've got One Piece in the background here. you know, I've seen the season already, but it's nice to watch it again. But it's a bit slow. Voila. Yes, that is insane how many pieces they made. Look at this Hirilu guy. He has like a crazy hair head combo. And there are many more other pieces, you know. Yeah, this one is just a pretty regular one, Dr. Kureha, but for the rest we do have a bunch of cool things. We also got Zoro. Check out Zoro. He has a special piece that you can just like slide into his mouth to give him his sword in his mouth. That is just insane. Yeah, they made some insane stuff, man. It's really, really crazy. We also got the Unluckies. This one is also using the same body as a Tony Chopper, but he has a completely unique head mold as well. So that's really crazy. It's really insane if you look at look at all the Star Wars sets. They got really shitty prints and stuff. They don't even have like leg prints, most of them. So, but I'm not complaining, man. I really love One Piece. So for me, this is great to get it accurately, not just you know a half made set. We got a bunch of nice new parts, but Lego is also making they're making an animation, a Lego One Piece animation. So that's coming out in September, I think. So that's also really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. So that also makes me believe that we're still gonna get some more sets, you know, probably alongside that series and stuff. But the One Piece is real. Okay, so I'm building the color of this dog figurehead. That we're gonna put on front here. And look at the shape here. It's such a cool shape, you know, the ship, Garp ship. Such a cool ship. It really looks like an old school, you know, old school tank or something. Are you a One Piece fan, WTOW6? Alright, check, we got the color here. Spiky color for the dog. Alright. Damn, that looks so sick. Alright, let's make the dog head quickly. Alright, so we got the front here. Oh yeah, I'm watching the live action right now in Little Garden. Luffy's gonna go and save the day. Check out this dog figurehead. Such a great shaping on this dog. So cool. I really love all of the ships in One Piece, you know, they got these awesome... Oh, did I miss something? Let's see. Okay, next bag, number 8. So we're after this one, we're halfway through, 16 bags in total. Okay, got this floor in here. Nice. So epic. Okay. Got a bag full of. Alright. Okay. We got some ropes going on out here. Okay, we got the front of the ship here, looking really sick. Oh man, this looks so good. The designers did such a great job on this one. And then we got one of these sails. Check out these huge sails here. It's gonna be the one here with the text on it, the HQ3. So awesome. Man. It's the same type of cloth that they had, or like a little vinyl plastic that they had in the Going Merry as well. Now this would have been nicer as cloth, but still I do understand why they chose this. Alright, check it out. You know, this stays like this, you know, kind of like the wind is catching it. So really sick. Dope. Oh. Alright, we got the first booklet done. We are officially halfway through. So let's start off with the second one here. And now we got Garp in here. This is bag number 9. Oh, and I have Mr. 9 again. Damn. I do hope to get Mr. 8. We got Garp in here. Garpski. Okay, bag number 10. I'm making great progress and I'm really liking this build. It's a really fun build. Oh. Oh. Come on, Mr. 8, Mr. 8, Mr. 8. Come on, Mr. 8. Ah, damn. Miss Wednesday again. Oh, no. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to complete it. Oh, my God. Two final stickers going on here. Back 12. Oh. Garb ship. Okay. Back 13. Okay. Damn, the ship looking good. 15. Got the Shigi here. Oh, a little stretch. Alright. Okay, we got part of the big master, I think. Bang. Final bag, let's go. Okay, we got the final bag going on here. almost done here. Wow. What's up, bro?
Ik had een snapje gestuurd, maar je zit zo druk bezig, je hebt mijn shit niet gezien.
Ah, nee, mijn phone is hier. Sweet. Ja, het is een van de klaar aan. Oh. Shit. Okay, almost fell. Lol. Alright. Okay. Got this little marine tank. Got the flag going in here. Bang. I took out the upper mast thingies here. Alright, now it's time for the rest of the sails. Dope. Okay, some more of these robes. Which are not really fun. Alright, connecting the ship. Damn. Check this out. Whoa. This is an epic ship, man. Really nice. Alright. And just like that, we are finished here. Really epic. Unfortunately, I did not complete the collection. Oh, we are not finished yet. Just have to put on the sails here. All right. Oof, check this out. Damn, epic ship, dude. All right, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one.